All right, thank you so much. I am delighted. Hold on, let me see here if I can get the. There we go. Okay, cool. I'm delighted that everybody joined us today for our final Wingdreams of 2013. It's been an excellent year for us. We've done a total of 5 shows. We hope to bring you more in 2014. And we're going to finish on a high note tonight. We're going to play the 7th Saga. As soon as I do a few updates, I just want to bring you what's going on in my life and tell you some accomplishments that have happened. And hopefully you'll enjoy the music in the background. If not, let me know and I'll try to change it. But most recently, and you may have heard this on Twitter. Let me see if I can. First off, I want to thank Holy Sarah's friend for helping us out here. Set up there with the stage and everything. You were a big help. I really appreciate it before the show tonight. But most recently, I won state champion at the AOK State Championships down in Galveston, Texas, south of Houston. I had to qualify for this tournament, and out of 12 participants, I got first place in sparring, right? And this is my first place medal, as you can see here. That's the AOK, Amateur Organization of Karate. It's actually a pretty big deal. I mean, I worked really hard for that, and I'm very, very happy to have achieved that. I'm going for 2 years in a row. I think it would be really good, you know, to win that twice in a row. I also competed in katas. Did not do quite as well with the katas, but definitely happy to get first place in sparring. I did an exhibition match with the guy who I was the heavyweight champion. If you're over 180 pounds, then you compete in the heavyweight division. If you're less than 180, which he was, he competes in the lightweight division. So we did an exhibition match between the two of us, and he won that fight, but I tell you, it was the best match of my martial arts career, and unfortunately our camera screwed up, so I didn't get it on tape, which I really wanted to, but I already have my tournament schedule lined up for next year, and I'm going to be participating in more, and very excited about that. Also, if you won first place, which I did, you also got this cool AOK jacket. You can see here, AOK State Championships, and if you look on the side here, what does this say? But 2000, I don't know, maybe you can see it here, 2013 State Champion, right? So I can wear that with pride, right? What's going on? So coming up in January 2nd to the 5th, I'm going to be in Washington, D.C. for MAGFest, Mid-Atlantic Gaming Festival, as it were. I first found out about it. What state am I? It's for Texas. Texas. I live in Texas. Amateur AOK is like a Texas organization. There's a lot of different karate organizations out there, and I could go into. There's like the NBL. There's just a whole bunch of different leagues out there. The AAU. The AOK is the one that I participate in, and so what's going on with me outside of that? So I'm going to be at MAGFest from. Yes, actually, I did know Kirsten. I went to college with her a long time ago, or Floopy, as she's known. So yeah. I'm going to be at MAGFest from January 2nd to the 5th in Washington, D.C., and very excited about that. I might be working with Carlson, who's my friend who owns Mad Gear Video Games. So you can come check us out at the Mad Gear booth. I'm also going to be attending some of the concerts there. It's going to be a really good time. I'm hoping to take a lot of pictures there, and that'll be a really fun event. Also, next year, I'm going to be at least visiting Toronto in Canada for Fan Expo Canada. Oh, also, I haven't finished about MAGFest yet. I'm Tommy Tallarico, a very famous video game composer, also host of Reviews on the Run and Judgment Day, will be there, and I'm going to be bringing my copy of Aladdin for the Sega Genesis, which he composed the music to, and I wanted him to sign it. I thought that would be really neat to meet not only one of the guys who I grew up watching on Reviews on the Run and Judgment Day, but also one of the composers to a game that I used to enjoy a lot when I was younger, the Aladdin video game. I thought it'd be cool if he signed it, so I'm definitely going to bring that. Al Lowe, I believe, who worked on some of the Sierra games, will also be there, and I was going to bring my copy of Torden's Passage for him to sign. So, I mean, it seems like it's a really neat event where you get to meet a lot of the really, the big stars in the video game world. So that's definitely an event I'm looking forward to. Also, next year I'm planning on going to Fan Expo Canada, which is like kind of the northern version of Comic-Con. There's over 100,000 attendees there. And Victor Lucas, the other guy on Reviews on the Run, he's still hosting it. He's going to be there, and really wanted a chance to meet him. So, and that's pretty much what I have planned for right now. So that said, pretty finished with the updates for right now. You guys ready to go ahead and get started with the 7th Saga? I'm going to wait for your confirmation on that. Oh, and Sean, yes, I will be visiting Tim Hortons. The first. All right, cool. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the game here. I just want to say I'm so excited that y'all joined us tonight. I really, really appreciate it. And we're going to end this. It'll be our final broadcast for the year. But starting next year, we are going to attend, or not going to attend. We're going to have our broadcasts. Hopefully, with Sarah, if Sarah approves it, we're going to do it. Every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central. So whatever time zone you're in, you just look for us. That's the time we'll be beginning. And I'm going to start playing some of the more recent stuff too. I know we've done a lot of older classics, and classics are great, but we're going to play some of the more newer stuff. Like I wanted to do DuckTales Remastered, Double Dragon Neon, of course, would be a good one. And there's a lot of other great games that are coming out. We're still some that still maybe have that classic style, but a little bit more of the recent stuff too, that may get us some more viewers and attract new visitors to our channel, which is what we're really going for. So let's go ahead and do 7th Saga. All right, and let's pick up where we left off. Hopefully I can get my controller here. And let's go ahead and turn off that music for right now, or we can keep it on, whatever you think is good. I think this is, let's go ahead and, I think it's F4. There we go. Oh, hold on a second. We got to get out of the second. I'm sorry, guys. Let me see if I can get out of that music there. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and, there we go. All right, cool. So let's see if we can get the, oh, wait, one more thing. Ah, geez. I would say I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was. So can we see, can you see both my, myself in the announcer box and also the game, I guess? All right, cool, excellent. All right, let's see if we can do this. Okay, now there we go. Okay, so on our last show, we passed Melanon, we defeated Red Python, and we're in this new town here. And let's see, been a while since we've done this, so let's go ahead and, I don't know if there's any new weapons to collect. Let's see here. Now, I'm going to wait for clues here. I was kind of scrolling through this. Here lies Leo. All right, well, I'm a Cancer. I'm not a Leo, so I don't not much in this town. Okay. So, I don't think there's any runes to collect here in this town here, so we might be able to go ahead. I don't know if there's any hidden items either. So, we might just be able to pass into the next town here. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, let's see here. The old despairs, huh? She got stoned. The elder guy in the last town? We can certainly go back if we need to. In the town we just left. Okay. Alright, well, let's go back. I knew I was forgetting something. Or no, you guys told me. That's how I knew. Alright. Which guy do we need to speak to here? It's like I have game facts just right in my chat here, you know? Oh, thank you, Sean. My beverage is Coca-Cola. I don't know if you can see it here, right there. And sometimes this is the little polar bear edition, because this is Christmas time. So, yeah, I have the Coca-Cola bear edition Coca-Cola. Thank you for asking. Yes. So, man in the northeast. So let's see here. The northeast would be, in front of a house here, right? Alright, so this is the guy we need to speak to. That's the wind rune. Alright, so we need to go to this guy right here. So this is the next dungeon I guess we need to go to. Alright. Well, who doesn't enjoy a good dungeon in an RPG or whatever, so I may be getting a 3DS for Christmas. So what are the games that I need to get on that? Because so far I haven't got to enjoy any 3DS games. I did know that Soul Hackers is out for 3DS. And that was a game that I guess I come from the era of Persona, where I played all of the Persona games on the original PlayStation growing up, back in junior high when the first Persona came out. It was kind of a sleeper hit. But Soul Hackers was one in the series that never got green-lighted for the US, so we finally get a chance to play it a little bit later than maybe I'd wanted to. But the fact that it has an official English release, I think is really neat. I haven't got to read any of the reviews on it yet, but I do know that it is out on the 3DS, so has anybody had a chance to play that yet? The thing is, when I'm talking, I gotta drink all the time. I think there are some other Shin Megami Tensei games on 3DS as well. I also believe that Persona 5 was recently hinted at. And again, maybe I don't keep up with the video game news as much as I should, but I know that it has become a much more popular series than it was back in the PlayStation 1 days. I think it really took off when Persona 3 came out. It's trying to talk and play the 7th Saga at the same time, man. Alright. Let's heal up here. Alright. I don't know if there was anything for us to see there. Oh, a membrane. Okay. I think once in a while those will leave life recoveries, if I'm not mistaken. Lots of experience, and I think the life recovery is even more valuable. Brains out. She's poisoned or something, I think. Oh, jeez. Better heal her. It did not do as much damage as I had hoped it to. There we go. Let's see if we got to recover. We didn't. Darn. That would have been great if we did, but let's see. Alright. Antid, I think, is the antidote of this game. This this may just be a grind fest this one time right here. What other games would you like to see me stream on here? I mean, we're gonna finish the 7th Saga, I don't know when. But I would like to get into a little bit, maybe some more recent stuff, too. Are there any requests? I can certainly... Now's the time. This is our last show for 2013, so... And we gotta go heal up on MP quicker than I'd hoped for. But that's alright. I did get a chance, like I had mentioned in the pre-show, I did get a chance to play the first Atrian Odyssey game on the DS recently. And I tell you, I don't know that I would call it like a modern 7th Saga, but it does have a lot of that turn-based element into it. The one thing that kind of bugged me about it is that you had to draw on the maps, and to me that's just like, I mean, I know that's what the DS is all about, but I guess that was too different of a concept that I just couldn't get into, and but I mean, I'll probably give it another chance, you know, when I like, kind of like my friend Carlson says, it's like finishing those games is almost like a full-time job. I mean, it's like they're very long, they're usually very difficult, so. And I think there's actually quite a few Atrian. Yeah, I remember as graph paper. Yeah, I think there's actually quite a few Atrian games now. So, but I've only played the first one so far. So, all right, let's try this again here. Don't mind me. I drink a lot of Coke during my broadcasts and in general. So. Alright, here we go. Isn't there a 5th Atrian game, I think, now? I could be wrong about that. 4 in a remake, that's what I thought. I thought there were 5, yeah. Alright. And I think there's also a port of Muramasa for the PlayStation Vita as well. And I did enjoy Muramasa on the Wii. I thought that was kind of a fun kind of game, kind of a platforming RPG sequel, or not in the same realm as the Princess Crown games or Odin's Sphere. So. I did enjoy that one. I have not played the one on the Vita yet. So. It's kind of the thing. There's video games, it's like, there's so many of them now, and I'm so behind the times that I haven't gotten to check out a lot of the newest stuff, so. Oh boy. Let's see here. Superior in translation? Yeah, those aren't very hard because we fought those at the very beginning of the game. Alright. Let's go a little deeper into this dungeon, see what we can do here. Alright, Sean, well, thanks for dropping by, man, and this will be uploaded to our my YouTube account, so you can watch it there. And Merry Christmas, Sean. Alright, so let's continue in this dungeon here. That may be a relatively short dungeon here. Here we go. That was relatively short. Alright, now we're on the other side. Now we gotta find the next town here. Yeah, I think we just found it right there. Yes, you still have to walk to it. That is the thing. Yeah, it seemed like they had the overworld music change whenever we defeated Red Python. The one when you go into the past, I hope I'm not spoiling anything, but that one was also kind of neat. Or actually, not the overworld music, but the battle music I kind of like. Whenever that happens much later in the game. So yeah, we do need to get some equipment upgrades. We went ahead and saved our game there. Let's go ahead and do this. So we also probably need to... Let's see here. Well, we have that Protect Seed that we never used yet. Alright, we need to get some more Potion 1s first off. Oh, 4,000. Wow. We're doing really good. Although I think I've said in previous broadcasts, my favorite song in the entire soundtrack is the one that plays in, like, Melanom. I think that one's kind of neat, too, so... Alright, we can't get more than 9. Let's go ahead and get some Potion 2s. And I don't think we can buy Potion 3s yet. So... Bottle of Protect. Let's go ahead and get one of each. You never know when we might need it. So, in fact, I'm going to get 2 of them. Alright, here we go. So let's go ahead and, let's see, let's go ahead. There's Camel right there, but we may not need to talk to him right now. Let's see here. Where are the weapons in this game? I think there may be a hidden item in this game too, but I forget where it is. There it is. Oh, there's a hack of the game that lets you do that? Apparently, I've just learned there's a hack of this game that lets you buy and sell items in bulk. But, I mean, we could do that. We could apply that kind of patch. I know there's also a patch that restores it to its original quote-unquote difficulty. But to me, the 7th Saga is all about that huge challenge that comes with it. So I think I'd rather play the game through it as, you know, the American version is intended to be. Oh, there's somebody needs to make that kind of hack. Okay. Well, until that time comes. C's. By 4? Okay. Okay, well, that's not what we want then. Okay, so we can get the C's, but, let's see. We don't have quite enough cash for that. Oh, wait, we don't want to talk this. We want to talk to the weapons guy. Okay, we already have a better weapon than that. Okay, it looks like we have the best weapons that we have, but we could get those C's armor. That would help us out a little bit. So let's see what we can do. Anybody know where that hidden item is? I want to say it's like down somewhere, but I don't know. I believe there is one though. There's a YouTube vid that does show you the location of every hidden item in this game. It's on Camel. Oh, look, there's a city with a room down there. There's a despair. Yes, it was the... Yes. Okay, so Holy just mentioned in the last stream, I showed the location of the hidden item in Melanot, which was the brown coat. That was, of course, for Lux. That's a very difficult item to find just out of the blue unless you really know what you're looking for. There's a lot of really weird kind of hidden items in this game that, unless you really kind of had an idea of where they were to begin with, either you read it in a strategy guide or you just picked out that information. I mean, you might not ever find these items. But yeah, I just happen to know where that brown coat was because I had watched the video of it. I mean, it's like you'd really have to be guessing out of them on a limb to find an item like that. So I think it increases Lux's his defense by 4, and it may be one of the only equipable armors for him. Folks, I went through like 12 of these at Screw Attack Convention, so in like 2 days, right? All right, here we go. There's a we can't get there from there. Oh, there's a Manta. Those are kind of tough because they have really strong agility. He dodged it. Alright, that next town is coming up. We might go back and get that C's armor, but we have to grind for cash. So... I'm not sure if the C's armor can be purchased in another town, or if it's just available in that last one there. So... Alright, here we go. Yeah, you really gotta love grinding this game, or it is not... 7 Saga might not be your cup of tea. Ooh. 2 brains is gonna hurt, but maybe we can do it. Seems like, are they more prone to fire? Yeah, so... Yeah, I think... Ooh, jeez. Nah, he's gone. This might be a tough one. Try it, though. Well, we did it. I can't believe we escaped it, but we did. Sometimes that's the best thing to do, because you do lose half your cash. Of course, we'll have to spend some to get him revived, too, so... And I think there is a power seed somewhere in this game. Let's see if I can remember where it is. You have no need for weapons in this town, but yet you have the weapons music, so you're just kind of a tease, basically. Alright. Where is the House of Healing? We need to find that. Okay, well, if you can get the room just by talking to people, can you tell me how to do that? That would be a good rune to have. Yeah, but I think there's more than just asking him for it, if I remember correctly. I think the power seed's like here, isn't it? There you go, see? How about that, right? I know there's a way to get the water rune here. Let's see. Where's the House of Healing? Oh, I need to get him. Okay. Multiple times. And now how do you get the water? That's a new question. Any hints on that? There's Lux. Go back to the previous town? Okay. We've got to get Ledges back, though. Let's see if we can find somebody to do that. Yeah, and then he comes and restores the water. I seem to remember that from the first time I played through it. Okay. So let's use the wind rune and go back to the previous town. Remember, it's not a church, it's a house of healing, right? But then again, as we joked about in the last show, they wouldn't want to help a demon anyways, so... Alright, I think it was Pell, wasn't it? And then we have to find the guy who's the digger. Let's see here. Easy as pie, yes? Alright. We can get out of here now. Okay. We're just gonna warp right to it. I love this part. I love this part. Oh my gosh. With the cheesy music and everything. And there is our second rune. It is, yeah, the water rune's gonna restore, I think it basically is like a heal 1, more or less, that you can use at any time, so let's go ahead and go and save our game here. Is it between 40 and 70? I thought it was 40, but it might be between 40 and 70. But I mean, either way, it's great to have, so as long as you hold on to it. Alright. So now that we have the water rune, it should make things a little bit easier. We can go and kind of to the next area. Let's see if we can grind for a little bit of cash, get that Seize armor. That might really help us as we're going into the next area, unless there's better armor to be had in the next area that we're going to. So... I think the next one has those, like, spider creatures or something in it, doesn't it? And it has, I think, if I do remember correctly, I believe the next dungeon does have some tricks in it. So... that is actually a really good vacuum 1. Wow, those are really good level ups. So we're definitely going to keep that. So let's go back and save. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, it's like a different kind of trick this time, or something like that. So... Alright. There's a manta. Sometimes they're harder to get with these basic attacks, but you never know. Oh no, you got it that time. not particularly difficult, they just have a lot of hit points, you know? Maybe a little bit earlier in the game they were more challenging. But I think that now that you come up on some of these, the more difficult enemies as you go through this part of the game. These field encounters like that. I think those ones called cocoons are the ones that are very difficult, as I recall, because they have so much like different kind of magic that really changes the situation of the battle, as it were. If that makes any sense, I'm probably not explaining it very well. You'll see it when we get to one. Too bad you can't use the water rune outside of a battle. That would be nice, but. Yeah, but they also cast like a lot of stat-altering magic, as I recall. Oh, these guys are kind of tough, as I remember, too. Dodging the attacks, so... Hopefully, see if we have enough cash. We just got 120 from that. Of course, we could always go back. I think it is quite a... You know, let's see here. We have 3488, which is close. Maybe we can do a few more battles here. We definitely need to heal that guy. Do we have any gems? We have a pearl and 5 opals, so that might be enough. Sorry, I just heard sound. Alright. Let's see here. Let's go ahead. Let's go to the wind rune there. Let's go back to Pell and see if we can get that C's armor. Up here, if I remember correctly. Oh, we need to use that power seed too. And yes, you were correct. You do have to fight the apprentice at the end, so that could be very challenging. But I've heard there's a trick to it. And the thing that you do is that if you have, say, your second apprentice, like Ledges, if he is like live, and as soon as not, you can use you can go into the battle with just Ledges and use a life recovery on Asuna and have both of them fight them. Otherwise, it'll be just Asuna. I believe that's something that I've heard that's like a trick or a strategy you can use. Correct me on that if I'm wrong, but I've heard that. So, okay, we want to go to that other guy there. We don't want to sell anything. We want to buy something. There we go. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and save our game here. Hopefully we can get it for Ledges, but we obviously don't have the cash for it right now. But having armor for both would definitely be helpful. Okay, so let's go ahead and warp, just to save us a little bit of time. trying to read what Holy said there. I can't. Just trying to play at the same time. It's kind of difficult. Seems like they're not doing quite as much damage, though, this time with that C's armor, though, so that seems to have helped. I almost did discard on there, that wouldn't be good, but it probably wouldn't let you anyways. I'm almost positive it won't let you get rid of a rune, so... Oh, thought I saw something, but no. All these despairs. I guess it's easy money, if that's one way of looking at it. There's a membrane. If we can get a life recovery out of it, I'd be satisfied. First time I played through them, they were dropping them like all the time, and now, I don't know, this playthrough, not so much. Yeah, that C's armor seems to have really helped. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Yeah, I wanted to use the water room, but again, you can't use it outside of battles, so... At least when we get to this new town, we won't have to. We can always warp back to it, but it's getting to it the first time, which is kind of a big trek. So... Oh, I remember those tall totem pole things. Those are really tough, as I recall. Let me try vacuum. Yeah. Let's try this. 140 defense up is going to be tough. some of the, if you don't play the game, like, it's kind of funny, like, as I'm playing through, as I'm memorizing all the monsters that I encountered the first time. And the cool thing is that in Mystic Arc, which is the unofficial sequel to this game, a lot of them make returns, you know, but they're sometimes in the translation, the two translations that exist, they're called different things than they are in this game. Like, I know the hermits that we saw at the very beginning, those make an appearance in Mystic Arc, but they appear much later in the game. They're much more difficult than like the standard starting enemy. So I don't know if it's ever been said that Mystic Arc is like the official sequel to this game, but it bears a lot of similarities for sure. I think there was a lot of debate for a long time whether Mystic Arc was an actual sequel to the 7th Saga. I don't know if it's ever been necessarily proven one way or the other, although Lux does make an appearance in the second game. And there's just a lot of basic overall similarities between the two. There's a cocoon that we were talking about earlier. Yeah. These things are kind of a pain. Ah, didn't mean to do that. Dodging these attacks, man. Ooh. One. Yeah, we better just run. Let me go ahead and heal first. Makes it hard. I ain't kidding around with the difficulty of this game. Pretty sure we're gonna lose this one. I tried, guys. I tried. Man, I almost kind of want to go back to that those cocoons. Like, that's why I mentioned them earlier, is that they are really, they pack a punch. They do. But, you know, before we end the broadcast for the night, I want to definitely get to the next town. So whatever it takes, we're going to do that. It may take more than one attempt, so... Sages are pretty bad, unfortunately, or fortunately we don't see them till a little bit later. Okay, well let's go ahead and heal up real fast, because I think it only gives you like 1 hit point when you... well, his MP isn't healed though. Let's make sure we at least get to the next town. That'd be a good stopping point for... I mean, this is our last show of 2013. Might as well end on a real high note. So... Well, we did get the water rune tonight, so we did accomplish that. That's a good thing. I want to go down, if I remember correctly. I don't think we're going to encounter any of those totem pole things. S-switches or something like that. Do you guys like having the camera thing going on? Do you think that's a benefit to this this broadcast? Should we keep it in future shows? like it? Alright, maybe we'll keep it then. No, it won't. No, it won't be the main game window. No, it'll be just kind of probably we'll do it like this format. So, dang it, man! You gotta really. Oh, okay. Well, you're saying Holy was saying it blocks as soon as hit point and MP, but not a whole lot I can do about that. Will it let you change it? I don't know. We'll mess around with it on the next program. So. Maybe there's some way to alter it. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we really probably could use that C's armor for ledges too. That'd be a lot of. Man, they don't kid around in this game. I gotta go back to the town and heal, man. That was my goal, was to get to the next town before we finish for the night. Let's give it one more, at least one more go here. Let's go ahead and save our game here. What we might do is, if we don't get to the next town on this particular program, next time we do this, we might grind for a little cash, and that way we can afford the next armor and hopefully get to the next town. Sometimes when you have to kind of reroute your strategy on how you progress through this game, sometimes grinding is what it's all about, and that might just be what we have to do. There's a membrane there. Oh, man. Let's at least kill the guy. They really pack a punch in this game. They are not kidding around, like I've said. Well, I'm trying my hardest here, guys. I really am. Alright, well, I'm probably going to go ahead and end it here. I think we had a very good show tonight. Yeah, hopefully on the next show, we're going to get a little bit further in the game. So I really wanted to pick up 7 Saga. At least we got the water room. So, I mean, that's definitely some progress that we made. So, I really appreciate you guys joining us tonight. This has been one of the greatest streams that we have. We're probably going to keep the camera feature on the next show. If you guys like it, which it seems like you do, we're going to keep this. And we're going to play some different games as we go into 2014. I hope everyone has a very safe holiday season and a happy new year. I probably will not be doing another stream until 2014. So wherever you are, wherever in the world you are, stay safe, be merry, and we'll see you in 2014, guys. And I really appreciate you joining in. This is Gil Neighbor signing off.